Creations, recent things. Hey, 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 come on in, come on in. I'm coming on today to do a Valentine grapevine wreath for you guys today. Hopefully, you guys can come in and join me. When you come in, you make sure you say hi. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're checking in from. As you can see, I got my phone. I'm trying to pull y'all up on Facebook to make sure I can read y'all comments so we can hang out together. Yes. We're going to do a grapevine Valentine wreath today. I think the last couple of wreaths that we did was deco mesh. One was on a green pine reframe. So we're going to do a grapevine today with some florals. As you can see, we have the grapevine plain. It's a wooden sign that was like the tan wood, like the unfinished wood, right? Hold on one second. I'm sorry. This internet connection is all jacked up, so we're gonna check on that and get the internet connection right, so you guys can see me. Get to the right one, and if we get cut off, I'll have to come back on again. But they said my internet connection was a little messed up. We want to make sure we get that right. So I'm over here trying to get that connected. Let's see if we can get it connected over here on the phone. Let's see. I think we have it connected. Okay, I think we got it right. All right, let me pull you back up again. You know how this technology thing is. You know how it is. You do this technology thing. Sometimes it works smooth and sometimes it don't. So let me pull you up on my phone. That way I can see your comments. When you come in, make sure you say hi. Let me know where you're checking in from. Let me know if you do any crafts. Just conversate with me today. And if you don't mind, please share this video. So what you're gonna need today, and you know me, I'm always saying get your stuff, get your items, and do a wreath with me. You're sitting there watching it, do a wreath with me. So this is a wooden sign at Hobby Lobby. It's the sign you can get at Hobby Lobby. It is a plain wood with no color on it whatsoever. I spray painted it red with Rust-Oleum red, like I think it's candy apple spray paint. I'm not sure which color, but one of the reds. I did a spray painted red on both sides. I then attached the pipe cleaner. I did a staple and some glue, and I attached pipe cleaners on the two opposite ends where I'm going to attach it on the grapevine. I've already made the bow, as you can see, this big, fluffy, voluptuous bow. I made this already because I didn't want you guys to have to sit around too long. This is the grapevine. The grapevine I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it was an 18-inch grapevine. Yes, it was. And these are the ribbons that I made my bow with. We have this one here that has the hearts. And the heart, some of the hearts are shiny. They got stripes, solid colors. And it's on a burlap backing. Goes with this wreath just perfectly. And we got this, and this ribbon was from, I think this was from Craft Outlet, if I'm not mistaken. So this is Craft Outlet. This ribbon here was from Hobby Lobby, as you can see. If anybody knows Hobby Lobby brand, that's it. Matter of fact, I have it upside down for you guys. And my lighting, I'm sorry about my lighting, but this is what I have for now. Once I can get better, I will do better. So this is from Hobby Lobby, and I love this natural color with the plaid. I got the plaid red and white here. And then we have like the burlap white ribbon. You see that? It's like the burlap. See, there you go. The burlap white ribbon. I got this also from Hobby Lobby. And this is the ribbon that you get over here, get over in a section where there is the material when you want to make things. So you go over there, and this is where you will find this ribbon at. This ribbon and this ribbon at Hobby Lobby will be where the material section is, okay? So if you're interested in getting those, that's what they are. That's what I use to make your bow with. Let me clear my screen here so I can see what's going on, to make sure you guys can see everything. And of course, we have florals. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use up all of these these greenery florals that I had left over from other jobs, other wreaths that I made, other wedding decorations that I did. This was a floral design that had other flowers. I don't know what flowers was on it, but I didn't use the greenery. We're going to use it today. You see all the different greeneries that's out there? I wish I had more of these, but I don't. I only have one, so we're just going to use that. This is another one that had some other type of flowers on it. I don't know what it was, but we're going to use the greenery. Also, these are some greeneries here from other jobs that we did, just different greeneries as you can see, and we're going to use it in the floral. And of course, the big beautiful roses. Do you not love those roses? Look at these roses. Do you not love those roses? Hello, Laura. How you doing? Thanks for checking in with me. I don't know why I can't see you on my phone, but I can see you on my tablet. Hey. Do you not love these roses? Look at these roses. Oh my goodness. I saw them and I got these roses in Hobby Lobby. So if you're interested in getting these roses, do you see how real they look? Oh, they are gorgeous. And I love the depth in color. Like it goes from like the bright red to the deep, next color deep red to the real dark red to it's almost like black on the inside. It is gorgeous. Look at all of them. Gorgeous. Look at this one. Just gorgeous. Look at the sides. Gorgeous, shiny look. It's just a gorgeous rose. So we're going to use these. So I'm going to put them to the side now. We're going to get started on our wreath so we don't have to be on this live too late. I'm going to put it over here on my side table. Bring my table over. Okay. And we're going to get started. How's everybody doing today? It is Friday. Is everybody good today? I hope everybody's doing well today. It is Friday. It is time to start the weekend. Everybody should be ready to go. I know I am. I am ready to go. Ready to start this weekend. Yes, yes, yes. Ready to start this weekend. I'm just trying to see if I can pull up comments here while I'm getting started. All right, well, we're going to attach this beautiful red grapevine right here, this red heart sign right here to this grapevine. And what you're going to need, the supplies you're going to need, of course, is your staple gun to staple your chenille stem to the back of your wooden heart, 2 chenille stems, which I have here. I got 2 brown ones to match the grapevine. Of course, the grapevine, of course, your ribbon. You're going to need a wire cutter because you have to cut those florals, right? You don't want to use a scissor. You want to use a wire cutter because those florals will dull your scissors. We also want to use this. You guys have seen me use it before. You also get this in the knitting section where the sewing needles are, stuff like that. You can get these plastic needles where you can, it helps you feed your chenille stem through the grapevine and attach it much more simple than you trying to feed it through on your own. So that's why I use this. So we're going to get started. Oh, also, I have my glue pot right here, which you can see over here in the corner, my glue pot. And, of course, my trusty dusty glue gun, call this glue gun, if we need it. I have them all heated up and ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do, of course, when you get your grapevine, you want to clean your grapevine up. Sometimes when you get your grapevine, they have crazy sprigs sticking out all around the sides. They got pointy branches sticking out. It doesn't look, it doesn't look good. So you have to clean it up. So I went around early and trimmed up all those edges. So now you see like clean edge. You don't see too much parts that's sticking out all over. I found out what was the flattest side, this side or that side, and I felt this side was the flattest. Then you look at it and you want to know which one looks round. What's the roundest part of your wreath? Because grapevines come in different sizes, right? So you want to get the best look for your customer, right? So I went around and I was like, okay, good. This is where I want my wreath. I mean, you put your heart up here. You look at where your bow gonna go, and you're like, oh yeah, so that's good. So this is where I want my top to be. This is going to be my bottom. Make sure you fill around the wreath. This is where my bow is going to be in my greenery, so I don't have to worry about nobody really touching this area too much. So you fill around here, make sure it's nothing really sharp. You don't feel anything really sharp that would hurt your customer. So it's nothing you really have to cut off. Now I just felt a little piece right here. So you just take your wire, have this piece, this is going to be the top, this is going to be the bottom, so this is going to be, we have to see where we want it placed at. Now I want my heart like right here in the middle, so that's where I place my Chanel. View you would have if you was doing this wreath, right? So I'm hoping this is a good view. Hey Stephanie, thanks for checking in with me. Hopefully this is a good view for you, because I wanted to make sure you guys saw exactly how it would look if you were doing the wreath yourself. So this is how it would look. So we know we want our wreath right here, right? So let me pick it up again and make sure it's even. Yes, we have it here, it's even. And this is where we want our grapevines to go through. And we just see the Chanel stem going through the pin right here. Chanel stem going right through that hole right here. We give it a little bend to secure it, and then we just feed it straight through the grapevine. Feed one end straight through the grapevine. And then you see it coming straight through the grapevine. See how easy that was? See how easy that was? You don't want to pull it all the way through, because you got to put the other piece. You got two ends. So we do the same thing. We stick this one in. I don't know if you can see that. So you can stick it in. See my hand? You stick that in. It's in the hole. You give it a bend to secure it. And you go right next to where you sent the first Chanel stem through. And you just pull it straight through. And you see? Now you got both ends through on that Chanel stem. Now you go on the other side and you try to make sure you get it in where it's even with the other side. And even if it's not, you know, you can always take it out and move it. So don't stress out about it. Don't be like, oh my God, it's not straight, it's not perfect. Don't worry about it. This is art. It is not rocket science. It don't have to be perfect. It just needs to be beautiful. So once again, you stick your Chanel stem through the hoop. See the hole? You stick it through that hole and you give it a bend, right? Figure out where you want it. And you stick it through. And when you pull it through, there you go. You have right here. You have it where it's come through right here. And you got to pull it out a little bit more, because you got to take this second one. You got to put it through right next to it. So you put it through. You give it a little bend to kind of secure it on. And you stick it right through the grapevine where you put the first one at. And there you go. Now you got all four of your Chanel stems to your grapevines. But you need to look and see if you have the placement right. So I gotta bring it to me and see if the placement is right. I think this one on this side, maybe, I don't know, is that a little higher than the other one? Well, I think it's good. What you guys think? You guys think this side is a little higher? Let me know. You think this side is a little higher? I don't think it is. Okay, let me bring it down just a little bit. So where I have it at, I'll bring it down just and just stick in the pin back down a little lower than where it was. That's all I'm doing. Now I'm doing the second one. Same way I did it the first time. And I'm going not too right next to the first one that I stuck in. Pulling it through. So now we got both of the ends through. You pull both of them to the back. And now I got to see if it's even. I think that looks great. And of course, when you use these grapevines, your mat is going to get dirty, okay? So just know that. Know your mat will get dirty. And you will have to clean your area as you work. And that's if you want to. I'm just a person that likes to clean my area as I work. So what do you guys think? I think that looks perfect. Now I think this side is a little higher. Let's see. So now what you do is when you pull it to the back, you pull it nice and taut, okay? So you don't pull it too tight, but you pull it tight enough where you pull it and you give it a good twist. Give it a good couple of twists, and this will secure it to your grapevine, okay? Hey guys, when you come on, make sure you say hi. Make sure you let me know where you're checking in from. And if you can share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Please like and share. Please like and share. Definitely comment. Let me know you're watching me. I would definitely love to give you a shout out. So I'm just pulling it and tightening it down on the grapevine. Getting it tight, giving it a couple of twists. And then I just take my wire cutter and I just cut off the excess. We can put this away now. We don't need this anymore. And then I just stick the chenille stem right back down into the grapevine. If you guys know me, you know I'm going to cover the back of my grapevine with brown felt. So this grapevine, the back of it is going to be covered with brown felt because I want to make sure that nothing injures my customer's door. And sometimes these wooden grapevines, you know, they have little prickly ends, you know, so they, as rubbing on the door from them shutting and opening the door, it may scratch the glass, or if they have a glass on their door, or they may scratch the paint. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So what I do, not telling you you have to do it, but what I do is I normally cut a piece of felt right along the back of this, and then I glue it down to make sure the back of the wreath is protected. Our customer's wreath is protected. Their door will be protected. So now we have this up there. Perfect, right? So now let's put the bow. Now I've already made the bow. So we can go ahead and I can use this again. We will finish with it for the sign. So we have our chenille stems on the back of the bow that I made. And this bow is a funky bow. It's called the funky bow, the style that I made, which is one loop on each side, each ribbon. And I did it, I think I made, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think five or six loops on each side. What I did was I did one loop on this side of one ribbon, one loop on the other side of the other ribbon, one loop on this side for a ribbon, one loop on the other. And I went back and forth with the ribbon until I got the desired amount that I wanted. And it's up to you how many loops you make. It's no rhyme or reason how many loops you make. If you want your ribbon real nice and full like I did, then you put 5, 6, 7 loops. If you want it thinner, then you go less than 5. It is clearly up to you. Do not think you have to follow one person's style of doing it. Make it your own. Definitely make it your own. All right, let's see how we have this here. We're going to attach it now. This was my mind frame right here, was to take this, and I don't want to put it directly in the center. I don't want that. I don't want it directly in the center. That's not what I want. I want it to be off to the side because we're going to do florals. So we're going to have florals coming up this way, and we're going to have a little florals here, but we're going to have more florals coming up this side. I like that kind of look. I don't like it to look too balanced. I like it to be off balance. That's just me. Now, if you wanted to do it where you put the bow in the direct center of your sign here, and then you have the florals coming up along the sides, that's beautiful too. That's absolutely beautiful. Please do that. If that's what you want, please do that. I'm just telling you the way that I'm going to do it tonight because I like my stuff a little off-centered. So I'm going to put mine a little to the side. This is the bottom, and I'm going to go over to the side. So it's going to be right here. This is where the bow is going to be. So I got to see where my chenille stem is. Of course, put it in my little needle here. And feed it through. I did one already. Now I'm going to do the second one. And remember, you just put your loops where you want them. So you may have to fool around with it a little bit, but you know, anybody dealing with ribbons, you know you can fluff, fluff, and fluff all day long. So I flip it over, I pull it taut, little tight, and I give it a good twist. And the same thing like I did with the sign, I twist it a couple of times. Just want to show you guys how the back look. Twist it a couple of times. And like I did the sign, I'm going to cut off the excess, and then I'm going to tuck it under because, of course, the back is going to be covered with some brown felt. Now, you see me tossing all my stuff to the side on the floors because I sweep up my floor every night at the end of the night after I do my crafting, so my floor gets cleaned up. Okay, so this is the bow. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Let's fluff up this bow. Let's make it look voluptuous. Voluptuous. Look at this bow. Yes. You just run your hands under your bow. Pick it up. Give it that nice arch it needs. Because this is wire ribbon. So once you put it somewhere to stay there. So look at that. There you go. Now if you wanted to stop right here, and this is all you wanted to do, you want to know what? You could stop right here. This would be all you have to do. This is it. If you wanted to stop right here, you could. This is it. You can go and hang this on your door. This is all you need. Some people just like minimal design on their door. They don't like a lot of bling. Just a little something. And this is perfect for someone that just wants a little something. And this is perfect. So if this is all you want, then go and get your Grapevine. Go and get this sign at Hobby Lobby. Spray paint it. You can even spray paint it white. You can spray paint it red, spray paint it pink. You can do anything you want to. And don't forget, you can spray paint your Grapevine. Okay? But of course, I'm not the minimal person. I'm the person that likes to go above and beyond. So we're going to do our florals now. Let's pull the florals out. Let's get some greeneries in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some greeneries. We're going to save. But we're going to get all these greeneries in here. We're going to put some green stuff all on this right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a lot of the greenery, a lot in the bow. We're going to put some greenery in this bow. We're going to spice this bow up. We're going to wake this bow up. What you think? I think that's an excellent idea. So, you just take your wire cutter. You cut low on the stem. And you start sticking them in. Just start sticking them in. Don't be shy. Stick them in. Place them where you want them. Don't worry about it. It's going to be beautiful. That's it. Once again, this is not rocket science. It's just your art. It'll be fine. Pull this up. Let's see if this got two different stems. It does. So this has got one stem, and what I do is when it has two stems, I separate them. There's one stem, then I hold that together. So we've cut a couple of these. Let's work with these, and then I want to cut this because this is something I've had for a while, and I want to use it up, right? So all the individual pieces, I just cut them off, and then I'm going to place them throughout my bow. Greenery pieces away, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to fill up this wreath and be beautiful. Okay? So don't throw them away because you're going to be able to use them. It may not look like it, but you will. Don't even worry about it. We're going to make good use of this greenery. All right? We're going to just use what we have right now. We're going to take this greenery, the first one that we cut, these beautiful leaves right here. See how beautiful in real life they look? And you see this glue pot right here? We're going to move this glue pot, and be very careful when you're using your glue pot, okay? Just be mindful of that glue pot. And I think I'm going to move some of this greenery off of this table until we need it. And we're going to bring this over where it's closer to the glue pot. So you don't have glue dripping all over the place. But it's closer to the glue pot. I think I'm gonna have that going right there underneath here. We can have this going here, and I'm just gonna go all around the outside of. That's all I'm doing right now with this greenery. That's what I'm doing with it. Just going around the outside, like I just put one here, put a long one here, and then I need another short one here to put here. And that's what we're going to do. And then we'll fill it up some more. We just keep filling it up. Taking our time and filling it up. That's what we're going to do. We also going to put some greenery in our bow. So we got little things like this, little ones that we can cut off and use. We're going to go ahead and do that. And go ahead and use those in our bow. So, hey, when you come on, make sure you let me know you checking in. Let me know where you checking in from. You here in Georgia? You somewhere else? I've had people check in from Texas, from California. Hello, just right in there. And that's what you want. And be a little careful when you use them as glue gun on these little pieces. Don't burn yourself. Just be careful. You just want to give it a little pop of color. That's all you want to do. Little pop of color. And then we're going to go on the inside here, and we're going to put this tall leaf on the inside like we did on the outside. So this tall piece we're going to put on the inside. Get some glue up there. And I really don't have my glue up high. I put my glue on the lowest setting, so it's still kind of tacky. I don't like my glue runny. So now that we have that like this, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. We're going to start building out, okay? So we have the wreath here. We're going to start building outward. We're going to start building out, around and out, like all around here, right? We're going to start building out. You'll see. I'm going to put some more greenery inside of here. I love putting the greenery inside my bow. I'll put some more of that in there as well. So let's get some more of these green pieces. Let's stick some in. Try not to get none on your leaves. That does happen sometimes. That's okay. You're just bringing it out some. And I'm a type of person, I like to put my greenery in, my greenery all around before I start doing my actual flowers. Some people just add their flowers, and I'm going to the top part here and adding the greenery up here. Remember, pick up your bow, fluff up your bow. Don't let it sit underneath. So you see how that looks so far? Gorgeous, just with that little bit of greenery right there. Look like this end right here, right? Look like it's missing something like right over here, right? It's like you need some greenery like sticking out right here. So let's go back to our greenery bush. Let's see if we can find some more greenery. And I think we do. Look at that. We still got some more to go. So let's cut some more off. All right. Let's get a halfway long, decent piece here. Because it's right in here. In there because I'm running low on glue sticks. Now that looks balanced. That looks good now. And that's what you do. You keep looking at your wreath and you seeing what looks balanced and what don't look balanced, right? It don't have to be perfect, but it needs to look balanced. It don't need to look lopsided, right? We don't want anything to look lopsided. Now let's take these two like odd, pretty green pieces and put them here. We may not use them. I'm looking at them and I'm thinking they may be a little too green. So we may have to opt out to not use them tonight and just go with these. I think these are perfect. These give the bow a really nice pop. If we put something here and put this here, I think that would just wake the bow up just really, really nice. So I'm going to go with that. We're going to put a little bit of glue at the bottom. We're going to stick it right down in the bow right there. Gorgeous. Stick it right down in the bow. Gorgeous. Give it a little color. That's what we want to do. And there you go. And there you go. Beautiful. You got it nice and balanced. Nice and balanced. We're gonna do some more greenery. Let's get some of these guys in there, right? I like these guys. What do you guys think about them? I don't know what they're called because I'm not a florist, but I like them. It's like a fern maybe, but it's not like the little red hint of red at the end. So it's really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So it's got a little red at the end. Gorgeous. I love it. And it's got texture. I like things that have texture. So let's see where we want to place this at. I think we want to go somewhere here. Let's place it out here. Let me put this in so I can get it in the glue pot good without getting all the leaves glued up. Gotta be careful because this glue is hot. Make sure it's seen. So make sure you put it somewhere where it can be seen. You don't want it hitting anywhere. So you got that there. You want to put another piece maybe somewhere here where it can be seen, like right in there. And then we'll put another one towards the bottom. And I'm moving this around where I can see where I need to put it, okay? And this is exactly what you will be doing if you're doing this type of wreath, because you need to see where you put it. So you move it around where you can flip your bow up and you can see that grapevine area where you need to stick this nice little pretty fern. And that's what you do. You find an area, you put it in, and there you go. And you pull it back around, that way you can see it. You look at it and you be like, oh yeah, that's real nice and balanced. So we have two more of these pieces. So we got 4 of them. So let's go to the bottom. We can have a piece here. And we can have a piece coming out somewhere over here. Are you liking that? Got a piece coming out somewhere here. And put these in here. And this is what you do. You find a spot for it. You before you glue it down, you find a spot for it. You want to make sure you have placement for it. Right? You want to just stick it in to be sticking it in and you didn't even look first. So you just take the opportunity to use your eyes. See first. Place it first without putting glue on it. Stick it down in your grapevine. See how it look. This is how it looks. So you got a little bit of this here, and then you got it sticking out just a little bit here, and then you got a little bit of here, and then you got it here. I think that's gorgeous. That'll work. So once you see where you have it at, you pick up that ribbon, you pull it out, you see where you had it stuck at, and now you just stick it back in there. You glue it, and you stick it right back into that spot where you had it at. Because you know it looks good in that spot, right? So you want to put it back in that spot. So that's what you do. You put it right back in that spot. You roll it around. You look for the spot where you had it at. And that's where you want to put it back at. And yeah, guys, I got to add some glue to my glue pot. There you go. This is looking real gorgeous. I think we need to add just a little bit more greenery And this greenery came from, this particular greenery came from, Ashland is Michael's. So whatever flower was up here with this greenery, it came from Michael's. So if you want this type of greenery, you can see if you can still find it at Michael's, because they're going to be having spring stuff out soon. So you'll be able to find it. This I brought last year sometime for something. I have no idea. I can't remember what I bought it for, so don't start me lying. I have no idea. So not sure what flowers was on it at all. But hey, definitely look and see. So we're going to build up to the outside. I wanted to come up some more this way. So I'm going to take some more greenery and I'm going to come up some more. Come up some more. With my greenery. And this is just the base greenery, right? You know, this is not all of it. This is just the base greenery. I'm going to come up a little bit more on this side. And of course we're going to do more on the other side. I'm just basing it in here right now. Just placing it in, trying to see where exactly I want to put it. And how it's going to look. Because our rose is going to sit like right there. And have a beautiful rose right in there. Because I don't want it actually touching the sign. So I may use, see if I see a shorter piece. I don't have a shorter piece. I do have these though. This would be pretty. Yeah. I can use it later. That's not what I want to use now. So that's something I can use later. Now this, we're going to cut down a little bit more. Because I don't need it that long. So when you come on, make sure you say hi. Let me know you watching me. Let me know where you watching me from. Are you here in Georgia? Or are you somewhere else? Let me know. Inquiring minds want to know. So that's beautiful full greenery right there. Now look at that. I think that looks gorgeous. I love that. The only thing is I want some more greenery in here. I'm thinking I want to put some more greenery inside of this bow. My bow is not saying green enough to me. So we're going to take this little cute little guy right here. And we're going to stick this down in the bow. That's what we're going to do. Put this little cute guy right down in here in the bow. There you go. And we got him down in the bow. And we can stick this one over here on this side if need be, but we're going to leave him out for now. We'll see if we need him. But I like that because it was a little bare over there. You still got greenery here. So let's work on building up this side here. Of course, this side is going to go up a little higher. So we're going to build a little bit more up here on this side. And we have other greenery to use if we need. And I'm not trying to make it too tight because I want my grapevine to be seen. Grapevines are beautiful. You don't have to cover them all up. People can see your grapevine through your greenery. It's beautiful. This is a grapevine. Sometimes that's the whole point where people buy the grapevine because they want to see the grapevine. That's the whole point. So you don't have to cover your grapevine completely. So don't ever think that you have to cover your grapevine completely because you don't. All right. But definitely when you come on, say hi. Let me know you're watching me. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know if you do any crafts and what crafts you do. Let me know if you're just a person that likes to watch. Because I have plenty of videos on YouTube. You know, I have a YouTube channel, which is Kathleen Creations on YouTube. Kathleen Creations, Wreaths and Things on YouTube. So you can look me up there. Also, I'm on Etsy under Kathleen Creations, one word. and Etsy. That's where you can purchase my wreaths at. I have quite a selection on Etsy right now. So if you're interested in getting a wreath, please go on over there. I would greatly appreciate your business. I'm also on Pinterest. I'm on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, please check me out on TikTok. I'm on TikTok as well. So you can check me out there. I'm just taking a look at everything right now. I'm looking at it. I'm loving the fullness. Trying to see what else we have over here greenery wise. I think I'm going to at least do one full one. Okay. I'm going to cut a rose. And I'm going to do one full one. I'm going to move this out the way. I'm going to do one full one like right there. Right there. Oh my goodness. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. So I think I'm going to put it down a little closer to the bow. And have the greenery coming all around it. And I'm going to stick the bow leaves across the top. Yes. I mean these, and I'm turning around so I can see it. This is what you need to do when you're making a wreath. Make sure you move the greenery, all of the stuff out the way, so you know where you got to place whatever flower it is that you need to place in your grapevine. You know where you need to place it. Okay? And then you stick it down into your grapevine. And there you go. There you go. But now these roses come with their own beautiful foliage. So you definitely want to get some of them. So I'm going to definitely pull some of these off, put some glue on them, and I'm going to stick them in here as well. I'm going to feed that like right in. Don't want any greenery touching my slime though. So I got to figure out how I'm going to put this in. Like right in here. I got to cut it down some. And that's what you do. You always do your placement first. See where you're going to put it. Once you find the spot where you want it at, then that's where you go back to. And there you go. And then you got that beautiful shiny green leaf right behind your rose. And then you got the fern and everything else. You can take some more of these leaves, pull them off, so they come off very easily. And we can come over here with some more of these green leaves. Put them right in here. And it just wakes up the other leaves. It just wakes it up. So right now, I'm just pulling the leaves apart so I can stick this one down in there. And that's what you do. You move the leaves out the way so you can get down to the grapevine. And then you stick this one down into the grapevine where you want it. And there you go. Be careful of getting the glue all over your leaves. It happens. So just be careful that you don't get glue all over your leaves, because it can happen. Of course, glue strands is going to be everywhere. Definitely that's going to happen. Alright, so I want to do 3 roses. Sometimes I like to do even numbers, but normally when it comes to my flowers and my wreaths, I want to do like 3 or 5. So I'm going to do 3 on this one. So we're going to pull out another 2 roses on this one. And I think I'm going to go with this one right here. And then I'm going to go with a nice full one on the end. And that would be either, I took this one already. If I was off the camera, I'm sorry. And then we're going to go with this one right here. All right, now we're just going to do like a dry placement. We're going to just put this down in here and see where we want to have it at, where it will look good at. And then I want to have, this is the big one. So I want the big one at the end. I want the little one tucked in here, the little one tucked in here. And it's crowded in here, so it's kind of hard for the rows to go in, but you work with it, it'll go in. See that view? That's beautiful. And then you got the bigger one. I'm gonna put down here at the end, and then we're gonna have some greenery around there, and that will be the end of this wreath. So let's go ahead and do the placement of this one. Let me pull back the leaves so I can see where I'm sticking this at. I see it now. And there we go. That's placed. Bring it out just a little bit, fluff up this ribbon. And now I can pull this out the way. And I can pull these leaves back and I can see where this one is going. So hey, if you're coming in and joining me, hello. I'm Katrina, the owner of Kathiem Creations, Wreaths and Things, and we are making, obviously, a Valentine, a grapevine wreath. Easy 1, 2, 3 wreath. Not hard at all. It's a grapevine, a sign, some florals, and a ribbon. That's all it is. You guys can do it. Easy, easy peasy. And I walk you through it. So you can come join me, do it with me tonight, or hey, watch the replay and do it on your own. If you do it on your own, please post a picture of what you did. I want to see what you did. I want to see how it came out. I'm interested. I want to know. And now we place this one in here, which looks great, gorgeous. Uh-oh. Yeah. This, the greenery came off of it. Of course, we're going to use this greenery. So we're going to find a spot right in here to stick this in. Just a little greenery. Just give it a little pop of color. Because this greenery is a little shiny. And it's got like a lime green tint to it. Right? We want that. We want that. Because it gives a dimension. So we want that. We definitely want that. You want to pull some to the outside. This has a lot of the flowers on it, the leaves on it. So just pull the leaves off. Definitely want some up here to the top. Move the leaves out your way. Pull the leaves out your way. Hold it in your hand like this. That way you just got the stem that's going into your glue over here. And yes, I do need some more glue, ladies and gentlemen. I do. I need to put some more glue in my thing. I know. And I will. I'll get it. I will get it. Look how that look. Oh! Oh! That is saying love, 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 love me. Ooh! Gorgeous. I just love it. I hope you guys love it too. I'm going to put this other one right over here. This other greenery right over here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to feed it in there. Just give it a little color. I'm loving that. I got to put it in there. This side of this one is a little wider, but you want to know what? Flowers are different. All of them are different. None of them are the same. And that's how they are. They're different. They're all different. They're all different. I am saying, ladies and gentlemen, does that not look good or what? I'm done. This is perfect. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. That's it. That's all you need. Now I'm gonna look at it as the night go on. I'm gonna hang it first, and what I suggest you do, hang it and see if there's any spots that look like it's holes, and just fill it in. Like right now, this area right here seems to look a little bare. So I may go in and see if I can find some greenery. Like these leaves here, I have from another greenery. And I can stick that right down in here. And it gives it a little depth. So that's what we're going to do. And it fills in that hole, like right there where that leaf is. That's it. You give it a little curl, has a wire in it. I'm looking around. This is where the bow is. And this comes out. Just trying to put placement for everything. Just trying to make sure we got good placement. But I think maybe something right here. We have this here, but maybe something right in here. We got the leaves. Let me see. Got the leaves here. Maybe something needs to stick out. All right, let's see if we can find something. Let's see if we can find another big leaf that I have. Okay, let's see if we can use this. And these, like I said, these are just miscellaneous leaves that I had left on a stem from somewhere else, some other project. So I'm trying to see about placement. See where it needs to go to fill in the void. And this is what you do. You just, if I wasn't on live, I would just have it hung up and I would be walking around doing my placement. So this is going to go right in here. The placement right in there. And that's going to feed that area right there. And you want to know what? I'm done. Put a fork in me. I'm done. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have a beautiful Valentine Day wreath that can go on your door or a loved one's door. It can go anywhere. It will brighten up somebody's day. If this doesn't scream, I care for you, I love you, I don't know what does. It's just, it came out absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. It's not too busy. It's just right. Beautiful for a person that loves florals. So this is Katrina, the owner of Kathim Creations, Wreaths and Things. If you're going to watch this replay, please hit replay. Let me know you watching replay. If you have any questions, please let me know what your questions are. I do get notified when you do watch the video and you post questions. I get notified and I will answer your questions back. Definitely, please share. If you're watching my video, please tag a friend, share it with a friend. That only helps my business grow. Like I said, I'm on Facebook, so please follow, please like, please comment. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on TikTok. Please follow me on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Please become a subscriber and ring that bell that you know whenever I post. If you don't get a chance to see the video live, you'll see when I post it to YouTube if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you hit that bell. So if you like what I'm doing right here, please let me know when you're watching the video. Let me know how you like it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see me do more videos like this with grapevines and florals and leaves and bow and stuff like that, because I can do that for you. If you're interested in me making a deco mesh wreath, let me know. Just communicate with me and I will give you guys what you want to see. But hey, like I say on all my videos, until next time, I want you guys to what? Be safe. Bye.